It's been a little while since we've last checked on any of our local lacrosse teams, so I headed down to North Sutton, New Hampshire last night to watch the Kearsarge boys in its showdown with Gilford. The Cougars have been plagued by slow starts throughout the season, and Gilford exploited that yesterday, shooting its way to a 2-1 lead by the end of the opening quarter. Luckily for the home fans, however, it was all Kearsarge from there, as coach Zach Matthews' team outscored its opponent 6-1 over the game's final 36 minutes to clinch a 7-3 victory and its third win in its last 4 games. The Cougars knotted things at 2-2 early in the second when Tom Gallo converted this feed from Lucas Muzzy, and added 3 more goals within a 55-second span when Justin Norris's pass to Muzzy here was promptly deposited into the back of the net to tie things up once again at 3-3. It was Muzzy again moments later when he sent this low shot on a feed from Leland Heckel past Gilford's keeper to make it 4-3, before a nice win on the ensuing faceoff resulted in a heads-up pass from Colton Wilhelm to Norris for the final score of the first half. Norris wasn't done yet though, making it a 6-3 game early in the third quarter when he finished off this pass from Gunnar Nurmi, before a Gilford turnover in its defensive zone led to this unassisted tally from Norris to round out the game's scoring. Sophomore Jacob Arnold played well between the pipes for the Cougars, turning aside 11 of the 14 shots he faced. I spoke with Muzzy and Nurmi after the game, who said that doing the little things proved key in the win.
Moving the ball, playing to our full potential, just playing Kearsarge Lacrosse.
Hustling more, going to every ground ball, playing more physical.
I also got the chance to speak with Kearsarge coach Zach Matthews, who touched on his team's slow start and ability to fight back.
You know, really, we've been talking to the kids about, we've been a slow starting team throughout the whole year, so it's not like it was just specific to this game, nothing specific that Gilford did. For whatever reason, we've got a very young team, a lot of sophomores, and we're just feeling out our opponent, kind of getting a feel for the pace of the game, what they're doing defensively. Are they a man zone? So I think they were playing a zone, which took us off guard a little bit at first. We were expecting man-to-man. Kids settled in and did a really nice job, obviously, after we identified those things.
Matthews said he's been pleased with his team's play of late, which is nice with postseason play looming less than 3 weeks away.
We just talk about the fact that the season's a journey. It's not about where we are at the beginning or even the middle at this point. And like I said, I think I've said so many times, we have a very young group here. We've got, a couple seniors who play an important role, but most of these kids are going to be coming back. So every week we try to view as a learning experience. Every game is a learning experience. And when you can learn some of those lessons and put a win in the victory, obviously put a notch in the victory column, then that's a good thing.
The Cougars are now back to 500 with a 5-5 record and host 4-5 Lebanon on Monday. The Bellows Falls baseball team put an abrupt halt to Springfield's 5-game win streak last night, earning a 10-run victory under the lights at Hadley Field. Chris Armstrong picked up the win from the mound, surrendering just 1 unearned run on 3 hits and 2 walks while striking out 7 in 6 innings. Austin Stack and Ethan Illingworth led the way offensively with 3 RBI apiece. Kyle White and Josh Rivers tallied the lone hits for the Cosmos. The Terriers improved to 7-3, and Springfield is now 6-3. Samantha Dow drove in 3 runs on 4 hits to help lift the Kearsarge softball team to a hard-fought win and a regular season sweep of Muskoma yesterday. Ashley Thompson threw all 7 innings for the Cougars, finishing with 3 strikeouts. Alyssa Hammond, Sarah Rule, and Emma Grodin played well for Muskoma, finishing with 3 hits apiece. Kearsarge improved to 5-6 on the season, while the Royals fell to 3-9. The Kearsarge girls lacrosse team also came out on top yesterday, earning a 4th straight win by way of a 7-goal victory over Gilford. And speaking of winning streaks, the Hanover boys lacrosse team won its 9th straight yesterday with a 9-goal victory over Salem. The Cougars are now 4-7, and Hanover improved to 12-2. That does it for YCN Sports. I'm Mike Pizzone.